If you are still arguing about whether Zoro or Sanji hits harder, you are completely missing the point of One Piece. Today, we are looking at why Sanji is actually the shadow of the Straw Hats. For 25 years, the anime community has been obsessed with the monster trio. We consistently put Zoro and Sanji in a metaphorical boxing ring to debate power scaling. While Zoro is playing a fighting game, Sanji is playing chess. If you look at the structure of Eiichiro Oda's writing, Sanji isn't just the cook, and he isn't just the number 3 fighter. He is the crew's ultimate covert operative. He is the rogue class. Let's talk about the Mr. Prince Protocol. To understand Sanji's true value, you have to look at how he operates outside of Luffy's orbit. Luffy is a sledgehammer. He kicks down the front door and fights the biggest guy in the room. Zoro is the shield. He stands next to Luffy and fights the second biggest guy. But Sanji disappears. In Little Garden, he wandered off, found the villain's hideout, answered a call from Crocodile, successfully impersonated an assassin, and secured the eternal pose to Alabasta. He solved the structural problem of the arc. This perfectly sets up the Mr. Prince Protocol in Alabasta. When the entire crew, including Smoker, is trapped in sea prism stone cages, in rain diners, they are completely helpless. Crocodile has outsmarted them, but Crocodile's fatal flaw was that he didn't account for the rogue. Sanji uses the Mr. Prince alias, tricks Crocodile into leaving the casino, beats the guards, and frees the crew. Okay, but what does this have to do with power scaling? Everything. Because Oda is showing us that pure strength means nothing if the villain traps you, Sanji protects the crew's narrative blind spots. He provides the systemic sabotage that allows Luffy's brute force to actually work. And Oda repeats this brilliant formula in almost every major pre-timeskip arc. In Skypiea, Sanji sneaks onto NL's flying arc, the Maxim. He knows he can't beat NL in a one-on-one fight. NL is a literal lightning god, so what does Sanji do? He sabotages the ship's internal gears, crippling NL's master plan before taking a massive lightning bolt to the chest with a suave one-liner, pure 007. But the absolute pinnacle of the rogue class is Enies Lobby. The Straw Hats have won the fights, but they are surrounded by a Buster Call fleet. But Sanji vanished episodes ago. He snuck into the control room and closed the massive gates of justice. This single action creates the whirlpools that destroy the Marine Fleet's formation, allowing the crew to escape. Zoro protects Luffy's physical life, but Sanji protects the crew's structural survival. He is the shadow captain. However, if this is all true, we have to address the elephant in the room. What the hell happened to Sanji after the time skip? If you ask any hardcore fan on Reddit, they will tell you that Sanji lost his tactical edge in the New World. They argue that his spy role was given to Robin O'Brooke, and that Oda ruined his character by reducing him to a creepy gag character. Especially during Fishman Island, with the infamous nosebleeds. And frankly, the critics are partially right. The anime gags Oda used for Sanji often overshadowed his brilliance. But claiming he lost his rogue identity is a complete misread on the text. The scale of the crew just got bigger. Brooke and Robin take on stealth roles, yes, but Sanji's role evolved into something much deeper. Oda didn't forget Sanji was a spy. In Wano, Oda literally hands Sanji the stealth black raid suit, a suit that grants him literal invisibility. This is Oda's meta commentary. He is looking directly at the audience and saying, yes, this is his class. He is a stealth operative. But Sanji crushes the suit. He destroys it because he refuses to let his tactical value come at the cost of his humanity and his trauma with the Vinsmoke family. He realizes he doesn't need Germa technology to be the crew's invisible savior. And this brings us right to the present day. It's April 2026. Netflix is currently down the road from me in South Africa shooting season 3 of the live action. The live action showrunner clearly understands the asymmetric rogue theory perfectly. Think about how Taz Skylar played Sanji in season 1. He wasn't just a simp, he was suave, calculating, and perceptive. To make Alabasta work in season 3, Netflix has to lean entirely into Sanji as the James Bond of the One Piece universe. If they try to force Sanji into a pure meathead brawler role just to compete with Makenyu Zoro, the entire narrative structure of the Rain Diners rescue will fall apart. We need to see Mr. Prince. We need to see the spy. Sanji is not defined by how hard his kicks land or by his rivalry with Zoro. He is defined by his intellect, his covert sabotage, and his ability to see the board 3 moves ahead of the villain. Luffy is the sun. He is bright, loud, and blinding. But Sanji is the shadow that allows the sun to shine without burning the world down. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you agree with the rogue class theory? Do you think the anime ruined his Mr. Prince persona post-timeskip? Or is he still the clutch player of the crew? And how excited are you to see Taz Skylar pull off the casino rescue in season 3? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. If you appreciate anime analysis that goes deeper than power scaling, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on the next deep dive. Until next time, stay suave.